G'day everyone, Goober here with another Torchlight Infinite SS9 Outlaw Season video. This one will be my tier list for the upcoming season with all of the heroes that we have. I'll follow a similar trait to last season where I look at the SS8 early performers as well as the clears, with a bit of knowledge of what is coming up in the upcoming season. There is an attack skill focus this season, so if a character isn't so much attack focused, they will take a slight hit in the rating because things like Yuga MC took a bit of a nerf, a lot of spell abilities took a bit of a hit, and a lot of the attack abilities took a massive boost. So without that, with that out of the way, let's get into the tier list. So I have just created this template with all the characters, including, where is she? Rosa 2 right here. That is probably pretty obvious that she will be triple S tier. You could maybe put her in S tier because I think a lot of attack-based skills take a little bit of a hit early on through the campaign, but unfortunately with Rosa 2, her pack spirits, her battle pack spirits in the upcoming season are slightly, absolutely, incredibly broken. So if you manage to pull both of those, she is definitely going to be triple S god tier. So just keep that in mind. She is the new paid hero. And if you have certain emotes, she'll be even better. I'll just demonstrate that. Now, everyone knows a good emote makes you better, and cosmetics. And what better cosmetic is there than a lady trying to tie her shoes? So if you have this on the new Rosa, you'll definitely do 10% more damage than anyone that does not have this idle action. With that out of the way, let's get into the rest of this, and that's just a bit of an appreciation for fine artwork. So much like last time, we'll do this in a bit of a fashion. I've got the day 2 snapshot here. If you're unsure how to do that, just go into hero rankings, and then up the top you can look at recent snapshots, which is current in the season, and that is absolutely obscene. Or you can just go to day 2, and that'll show you all of the basically league starter versions. So Goth Mummy will take a bit of a hit this season. However, the I guess the campaign of Tier 3 was absolutely insane. So she will at least start at S tier. Because she is a spell-based hero, she is taking a bit of a hit in the initial start. However, that may get adjusted at the end of the video. Remembering the start is just league starter and campaign smoothness. Is this updating? I have no idea. Yes, it is. Okay. I saw the image on the other screen and my face was frozen. Anger Rehan, or Rehan 1, is quite decent early on, level 97, and I believe once you get Savage Charge, he is pretty smooth sailing through the campaign as well. So he will be at least S tier. Remembering that attack builds got a buff, so he may even be triple S tier for a league starter, as Savage Charge is pretty mental. But I'll just leave him as S tier for now. Going on to the next one, we have Seething Silhouette Rehan. Not so great in the levels early on. However, again, attack based, so probably will get boosted later on, but based on what we can see in game, we'll just leave him at A tier. Next up, we have Carino 1, Ranger of Glory. Again, quite low, but attack-based, so we'll get a buff a little bit later on. Some of the early indications of this character is it will be triple S tier, but at the current spot, it is just based on this, so that is what we will go with. Next up, we have Carino Lethal Flash. Now, this is a little bit controversial, I guess, because he wasn't really played very much until a bit later. For some reason, everyone thought he was nerfed, but it is Lethal Flash Carino. This character has been busted ever since it came out, so I don't think there is any qualms in putting Lethal Flash at triple S tier, because he's not the best mapper, but he is always extremely good. Especially when you get some automation going, he just absolutely decimates everything. So the build hasn't changed for him over the last couple of seasons, and he has remained extremely godly. Carino 3. There was one in the leaderboards. Surely there was more than one player at that stage, but Carino 3 sucked. He has sucked for a few seasons. He did get a complete rework this season, so I'll give him a little bit of a boost to A tier. Otherwise, he would be down here somewhere in don't ever select tier. So I'll put him in A tier because he got a rework and because he was featured, so they've put work into him. I doubt he'll be Z tier if they featured him and announced a rework. So based on that, I will boost him up to A, but he is a special case purely because of the rework. Next up, we have Erica 1, very strong, 97 early on, and also attack-based. They brought back snapshotting. So Erica 1 will probably be S to A tier. Let's just slap her in A tier for now. The other Erica will not be in A tier. Guaranteed. So here we go with Erica 2. I'm going to give Erica 2 a bit of a notch down because she was the best cosplay at TorchCon. The cosplay for Erica 2 was absolutely phenomenal. I'll actually bring that photo up real quick. This isn't actually a detraction for Erica 2, but this cosplayer was absolutely phenomenal at TorchCon. She definitely stole the show, and she was absolutely in character and everything. She was a bit short, but that's all good. Very, very cool cosplay. That's me, obviously. But yeah. Anyway. Erica 2 is an attack-based character. Very speedy. The league mechanic is all about speed and annihilating everything. Was showcased in the TorchCon and the reveal. The crowd went absolutely mental. Erica 2 is probably 4S, 50S God tier. Erica 2 is insanely strong, and from what I can see, didn't really get any nerfs. So Erica 2 Lightning is going to be absolutely insane. Anywho, back to it. We have a Bing. Can't really say much about Bing. He does have a reasonably solid early game. I don't really know much about Bing, so he can just go A tier. Onto mainly the spellcasters. If you want to use this tier list yourself, I've made it public so you can just load it up as well if you like. Next up we have Frostfire Gemma, Flame of Pleasure. Pretty average start, but it wasn't too bad from what I can see. So, which one was it? This one. Probably A tier, FA. She wasn't that great as a starter, and spells got a bit of a hit, so this should probably be a B tier, but we'll just leave it as F anyway, because it doesn't really matter. Next up, we have Frostfire Gemma, Forbidden Heart. Again, well, what was the start like? Pretty average, 95s and 96. And again, spell-based. Next up, we have Titty Gemma. So we have Ice Fire Fusion. Again, not great. And also spell-based, so probably not a fantastic starter this season either. Iris 1 is the next one on the list there. Is she the next one here? No. Oracle Thea, Wisdom of the Gods. Horrible start to the season. So she can just go with D tier based on last season's start. I don't really know much about the Thea characters, so I can't really get too much into depth there. And finally, Oracle Thea as well. Wasn't a horrible start compared to the other one. Maybe I'll bump her up to F tier. Bum 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 bada bum. Next up, we have Yuga. The Yuga cosplay was also on point. Let me just find that real quick. This was the Yuga cosplay at TorchCon. He was really cool. There's the Rosa 2 cosplay as well. I really liked the costumes of these guys. They were really cool. Oh, that's Erica again. I thought I had another picture of him. I guess not. But anyway, really cool. Lightning attack, very fast character. Pretty good early on, so I have no problems putting him in A tier. Where is he? There. So A tier again for Yuga. He is a spell, so Chain Lightning is the main one, so maybe lower than that, but considering how fast he is through the campaign, that's probably a pretty good spot. On to Yuga 2. Now, unfortunately, Mind Control took a fair hit in the patch notes. I don't have the patch notes up, but the upper limit of the damage went from 975 to like 650, so about a 30% damage hit. Although, I'm going to leave him in S tier. I'm tempted to put him in triple S tier. However, with that hit to Mind Control, he is very good in the campaign if you just stack fire damage, fire dot damage, and dot damage, and just keep using Flame Jet throughout the campaign. However, he did take a pretty big hit, and the spell, the nerf to spells over attacks. In general, I don't feel like I could put him in triple S tier just because of that. Next up, we have Moto. So Moto start wasn't great, but it is pretty solid. This is probably a bit controversial because it hasn't been great for a few seasons. However, the change to those gloves and the base hero trait, so the minions don't consume life on hit anymore unless you're wearing those gloves, which also boost the damage by a ton. I think that will make him, let's make him A tier. I don't think S tier or triple S tier for Moto. He is hit based though, so maybe pretty good, but we'll play it safe and put him in there for now. Triple S God tier Boom Moto, best class in the game by far. I'm probably not even up here anywhere, am I? I don't know. just because I'm bad at the class doesn't mean the class is bad. Triple S tier, God Moto, Boom Moto. If the gloves work how I think they probably might work, that'll just mean a 120% additional damage. However, I have a feeling like they won't work how I want, and he will drop a tier. You don't like the Knuckles toy that I got because he's dirty.
Yeah.
Why is he so dirty?
Because I think that
Did you draw on him?
No, I didn't.
Someone has drawn on him. There is no way that is how Knuckles came out of the box. That is pen.
But I promise I did not draw on him.
Well,
But I think it was Ruby.
well,
Because when I went to go to the toilet, Ruby, I told Ruby not touch my stuff that I was playing with.
well, let's go and make sure she's not drawing on all of the brand new toys that I bought. Kids. That's why we can't have nice things. What was I saying? Yeah, Boom Moto, Triple S God tier, cos Boom Moto. Where'd it go? There. What do we got next? We have Iris 1. Iris 1 had a pretty solid start to last season. Iris is pretty strong either way. And I think she got a buff to cooldown recovery speed. So I'm going to put Iris at S tier as a pretty strong starter. Iris 2, I think, got similar. Yeah, very strong starter. And overall, pretty good. We have... Yes, you can have your own iPad. Oh, that's the new one.
Did Old Nana have this one?
It's only got ABC Kids on it, Leo.
Okay.
Yes, that is Old Nana's. Rosa. Pretty okay start. If you're looking for a Rosa build, go check out Satilka on YouTube or Twitch. He is the god of Rosa. Rosa 2 is also going to benefit from the new pack spirits and the buff to Rosa 2. Just from sheer relationship, Rosa 2 is Rosa 1 and Rosa 2 are both going to be absolutely godly this season. And lastly, we have Selena. Selena, very, very strong early with Howling Gale. I doubt that'll be really touched too much, at least at the start. So I'm going to put Selena in Triple S tier as well. So that is the campaign and early game. Let's have a quick look at end season and Supreme Showdown clears. What the hell? Of course it's hidden, but Jesus, 45.67. That is a monster clear. I've just been looking through and taking note of the lower scores, like the Theas. They were pretty low compared to everyone else. And I just got to Rihan. These are some monster numbers. Shame they're hidden, but I really wish they wouldn't even show if they were hidden. But very consistent high numbers. $5,000? The fuck? Kind of based on Ordrak, I almost want to move Thea 3 up to Triple S tier, because the clears on Thea 3 were mind-blowingly good. However, she no longer has the new hero buff, basically the paywall buff. So S tier is probably reasonable. It's hard to tell. No. Alright. Let's leave her in triple S tier. She was focused on in the reveal as well with, what's that, spinny whirlwind shot ability. That's probably a hit ability as well, so she may be pretty mental, and I'm tempted to move Carino 3 up. I think he had a similar ability, because based on this, he was garbage last season, or the current season. However, Zealot of War, like, these numbers are pretty bad, but he did get a 4K. It's hard to know if that was just using a different skill. That's annoying. It should snapshot and just show everyone. Nah, I'll leave him there. That one's tough because of the rework. I don't have PTR, so I can't see if he's going to be better or not. I'll just have to base it off what I know. See, it's things like this that hurt Carino 3. However, the rework again, even at the end of the league, only 2 people have passed 21, whereas pretty much all of the other classes have a few 21s. That's even pretty bad for Iris 1, Iris 2, easy full page. Even Flame of Pleasure, easy full page. Commander Moto, pretty good. Charge Calling, easy full page. Yuga 1, full page. Oracle Thea, half a page. That's surprising. That actually makes me want to up her from D to F, maybe to A. Horrible start, however, good end game. Probably can't see what any of these were. Wish it had the little cross eye on here so you could actually see what they were. Again, ripped all of the skills off, which is annoying. That was the one I just clicked on. Here we go. This one's actually got the abilities with the main skill, Haunting Abomination. Okay. Magus were nerfed next season, so that may be a hit. But Haunting A-Bomb, really strong. I almost want to move her up, but she was very poor early. Anywho, moving on. Selena, easy full page. Carino, lethal flash, full page. Zealot of War, absolute dog shit. Bing, full page. Rihan, full page. Anger, full page. Yuga, Windstalker, Lightning. Gemma. Rosa, and Ranger of Glory, full page. Lots and lots of clears. So pretty much every class was able to clear 21. But I think that is a pretty solid tier list anyway. Let me know in the comments below what you are thinking. If you think I'm delusional. Rihan, I kind of want to put him up just based on how insane he was. Actually, Seething Rihan can go up as well. So in Triple S tier, we have the 2 Rosas because Rosa 2 is the new OP hero. Rosa 1 was very strong, very tanky, very easy to play. This character that I have is the Rosa. So pretty much with this skill setups, Ground Shaker with Rhythm. Rhythm took a bit of a hit next season. However, with cooldown reduction, it shouldn't really matter too much anyway. This is Profound. I'm not sure if this character is actually geared for Profound. But I guess we'll see. How do I play again? I can't really remember. But you just basically just run around and stuff dies. Oh, you got to use your ability, don't you? What? What?
My other said, go away from me.
Well, maybe he wants to play by himself. Do you think of that?
Well,
Can you turn around for a second? So I can check your bum?
Mom, I already did a poo.
You smell like a bit of poo.
Well, I already did a poo.
Oh, did he flush the toilet? Let's go check. So when you're actually fighting content appropriate stuff for Rosa 1, this is kind of what it looks like. You just suck everything in, it explodes, and you keep running. I didn't really level this guy up before I went on to the free-to-play side of things. But yeah, so this is what the Rosa 1 gameplay looks like. You just run around, press F, it sucks everything in, and you explode them. So pretty fun. And very, very tanky. If we have a quick look at Boom Moto Triple S God tier, it is a similar-ish playstyle. A little bit slower because Boom has a minus 30% damage nerf, movement speed nerf from last season. However, hopefully with the upcoming gloves, he'll get a bit of a buff. Put it back on Profound. Do the same map. Whatever. Let's juice it as well. So this is Boom Moto. You just run around and shit explodes because he does so much damage. He's a little bit squishy, but your minions just run around and annihilate everything, which is pretty cool. Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm making a video. What are you doing? So that's Profound on Boom Moto. You just run around and your minions blow everything up. And next season, instead of looking like this, I will look like this. Is the new Commander Moto skin. So I'll be Lolli Moto and it'll look cool. You wanted that? Well, have it then. It's rubbish. Kids. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. Hopefully you agree somewhat with my tier list. Yeah, let us know how you think I went. And I'll see you in the next video. You want to go to Hoopla? Well, it's dinner time, so that's a big fat no.
Why?
Because it's dinner time.
Well, when it's morning.
When it's morning, you ask Mummy, alright?
Can I please?
Because I'll be at work.
When it's morning, can I please go to Hoopla?
Well, you ask Mummy, okay?
Okay. But Mommy's going to work.
Oh, can you say bye, YouTube? No?
Well, I just want my iPad.
Well, I think Leo's got it. Bye!